It's been nearly 2 months since the release of the iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max, and one thing I came to quickly learn when using Dynamic Island was just how much I missed 3D Touch. The fluidity, the responsiveness, and the ability to interact with the display was truly a game-changing feature, and is the reason why I think 3D Touch should come back to the next iPhone, or at the very least, to Dynamic Island. Let's talk about it. Now, for those who are unfamiliar, 3D Touch allowed you to firmly press against the display of the iPhone, and you could basically pop up an additional menu similar to what you guys see over here. It's very nice, like it made the screen feel very physical. And app developers also took advantage of 3D Touch by implementing it into their apps. Instagram, for example, allowed you to basically like hold down on a profile to open it up. It was pretty cool. But a lot of you guys might be wondering, doesn't this feature technically already exist? And you're absolutely right, it does. On my iPhone 14 Pro Max that you guys see here, you can still activate a very similar feature, but the actual 3D Touch hardware was removed by Apple. And the reasoning behind this was simply because the 3D Touch hardware took up a ton of space in the older iPhones. That's why they were a little bit more on the heavier side. And as you guys can see here with haptic touch, no matter how much pressure you put against the display, it would still be activated. And as you guys can see here, this iPhone 7, I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty heavy in comparison to the 14 Pro Max. Of course, it's not the heaviest phone over here, but it gives you guys an idea for how heavy this phone really was when it first came out. But yeah, back to Dynamic Island. You know, it's one of those features that is sort of going to improve over time. One of the first things you'll quickly realize is that when this island is not in use, it's just basically like a little black bar at the top, and I feel like Apple could make good use of this black bar. Like imagine being able to firmly press against this island and being able to open up an app similar to like a shortcut. Like maybe you could press and hold and maybe it would launch like the camera app, for example. Of course, a lot of this could be integrated with software over time, but I would just love to see 3D Touch come back because I honestly miss it a lot. I love 3D Touch on my older iPhones, and as you guys saw with the iPhone 7, it really made the screen feel so much more physical. But you know, either way, over time 3D Touch is going to improve with software, and third-party app developers will definitely start taking more advantage of it. Now, I think it's also worth mentioning that back in March of 2022, Apple did file some patents for some Force Touch sensors. Now, this is not the same exact thing as 3D Touch, but it would act similar to it. These were specifically made for things like the Apple Watch and the Apple AirPods, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this technology made its way to the iPhone series sometime in the next couple years. I mean, it would be pretty cool to see some sort of 3D Touch technology come back to the iPhone, or maybe in the form of Dynamic Island. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. And since this is the first time you guys have seen this phone on my channel, this right here is my brand new iPhone 14 Pro Max in space black. I'm absolutely loving this phone, and the case that I'm rocking on here is the Standard Case 2.0 by TAC. Their cases are literally the thinnest I've ever seen for the iPhone. They're sleek. That black finish with that white MagSafe ring just pops out so much. Of course, I have my little MagSafe wallet here, super convenient. Now, they also sent over their Standard Case 1.0, which is a clear case, kind of helps maintain that minimalistic look of the iPhone. And regardless of what TAC case you're rocking, these cases are offering camera protection and a snug fit for your iPhone. You guys can check it out in the description box below. They're currently running their Black Friday sale where you can get up to 10% off your order. And again, thank you so much to TAC for sponsoring today's video and of course supporting the channel. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Dynamic Island and 3D Touch. It'll be pretty interesting to know. And if you guys haven't already noticed, I am in a little bit of a different spot today. I actually just recently moved to Arizona, so my setup is a little bit all over the place right now, sort of just getting used to everything. But yeah, you guys can see that's little baby Ash. That's my cousin's cat. So you'll probably be seeing more of her in future videos. But yeah, this is a very nice place, definitely very different from Canada. So looking forward to making more videos here. If you guys ever want to see a Q&A, let me know. Maybe I'll make one at 100k subscribers. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Catch you guys on the next one.